Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tristan. Today we are here with House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode number 3. The last episode definitely felt like a bit of a conclusion, a season finale if you will, for Season 2. So I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with this episode in particular. In the last episode, we did have Rhaenyra claiming the Iron Throne and capturing King's Landing. She also ended up beheading Otto, and Alicent and Olenna walking in to see that. So I'm very curious to see how Alicent's going to feel now that Otto has been beheaded. Also, what the fallout of Otto's death is going to be, because he was definitely a key player on the Queen's side, I think, and his death is definitely going to be a big blow for them. So I'm curious to see what the fallout of all of that is going to be. But with that being said, if you guys do enjoy these videos, you can like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified. And let's get into the episode. Oh, getting straight into it. The High Tower Army, where are they at? Man, that would be terrifying, seeing 3 dragons across from your army. What are they here for? Negotiations?
Glad news, Lord Ormond. The war is ended, your allies have scattered and your nephews fled. There is a new queen and she sits her father's throne.
Yes, she does.
Well, the queen in her wisdom offered you clemency and your army with you. Only bend the knee and swear your allegiance. You may return to Old Town and live your lives in...
He's so bored of all this diplomacy.
Though I must say, I think Ulf there would very much enjoy settling into your chambers in the High Tower. Would you like to be Lord of Old Town, Ulf?
He doesn't know what to say. Although he did want a castle.
I am left no choice. I will submit.
Delightful.
Okay, he's gonna bend the knee.
I, Ormond Hightower, promise to be faithful to Rhaenyra Targaryen, the Queen.
Yeah, that seemed a bit too easy. Especially with Aemon still out there.
Our campaign is ended. We take the Rose Road homeward. Ah!
Oh, one more thing.
I almost forgot. Darren Targaryen. He'll be coming with me.
Oh, man.
You would take him hostage?
It would be rather an oversight to allow one of Prince Aegon's heirs to go prancing about the Reach with his dragon.
Yeah, they can't have a dragon.
Be brave, young prince.
The young Prince Daron. That seemed a bit too easy, especially with Aemon still out there and his dragon.
Lord Ormond surrendered. We have your little prince. Though I still say we should have incinerated them all.
Of course you would.
I must justify my father's faith in me. Rule as he would have wished.
Yeah.
At any rate, we must begin.
Alright, let's begin then.
Darren Targaryen, Your Grace.
I'm your half-sister and our father's chosen heir. You've flown in service of your brother, the usurper. What have you to say?
Oh man, what do you have to say for yourself?
Your treatment will depend on your conduct. Look at me. I wish to know what Ormond knew of the conspiracy to deny me my throne.
He's not gonna say anything, is he?
Oh, as you wish. Confine him to a chamber.
Damn. Imagine being scared of your own family.
He's younger than I imagined.
He's a claimant to the throne. You're going to have to kill him.
He's not 100% wrong.
It appears, Your Grace, the crown's wealth has been taken.
Taken?
There is enough to see your court through a week or two. A little longer if you bring back the gold from Dragonstone. But to administer...
You are running out of money.
Do you trust his word, Lord Corlys?
I do not believe he knows where the gold is, and I fancy I can sniff a lie.
No one
Yeah.
asked you.
These two at each other's throats.
Mistress of Whisperers to advise me.
After the gullet, we must presume Sir Tyland dead. But he must have told someone.
If he did, it would have been Lord Jasper. Ironrod.
And we can't ask him any questions, right, Damon?
But this remains, I must have a coronation.
Yeah.
Mine must be proper and leave the realm in no doubt as to who now rules them.
It seems to me, my queen, that to go to such expense while your people still suffer might set a bitter taste in their mouths.
Yeah, it won't look good.
The fields lie fallow and the planting season is moons away. If we could find some trade...
It will take time for the roots to be reestablished.
Damn. The kingdom is not in good hands right now. Or in good shape, I should say.
There is much to take in hand.
They betrayed me. In their silence, if not in deed. I've done with them.
She needs a new small council.
Where is Aemond?
Dare challenge you here.
No. But I want him found. And Sheep Stealer as well. They are the dangers.
She's not wrong.
I will, in addition, offer a bounty for the capture of their riders.
We don't have a bounty.
Yeah, you don't have any money.
We will find one. Better yet, to the slayer of Aemond One-Eye, I will grant Harrenhal itself. I've no need of it now. All the Riverlands are mine.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Aegon hanged all the rat catchers.
Yeah, he did.
None yet to control the oil. In the matter of the bedchamber.
It's a matter for later. Hightower Bannerman control the armor.
She's getting overwhelmed.
It's triple, if not more. Enough! There is time aplenty in the coming days to discuss the royal tipple.
She needs help.
Your gold?
The crown's gold, the treasury. Oh, you cannot claim ignorance.
I'm of no help to you. It was the Master of Coin who removed it.
Yeah.
They hated me from the start. Resented my influence, my mere presence.
Yeah, she was kept out of all of it.
Did it make you feel better? About losing Jace?
Oh.
I would rather have slain Aegon, as your mother and I had agreed.
She didn't know about that.
Who rides Sheep Stealer?
I do not know! Is Aemon not flown away, as I promised? Did the guards and the parapets not suffer you to pass? I have done all I could!
She kept her promise as much as she could.
When Aemond and the challenge to me removed, you will go free. But until then, I cannot be seen to favour Hightowers.
Yeah.
So my position is such that I must hope for the capture and death of my son.
Yeah, that's messed up.
By rights, I should have his head for a traitor. He is also my half-brother and has not committed the crimes that Aegon and Aemond have, and yet
Is she seeing ghosts?
I must, for the time being, forego a right and proper coronation, but I still wish at least to be anointed. By you.
The High Septon?
My gods do not deal in dragons. They are a profane magic created in darkness and pride and lust for power.
Damn.
You have made your position exceedingly clear.
Oh.
In fact, I advise you, do not make an enemy of the faith.
The faith is from Old Town.
I must confess to you now a thing you may have guessed before. Alan of Hull and his brother Adam are my sons. I did not claim them as mine. I was ashamed.
Yeah.
It is many a lord who has mixed noble and common blood. Their sons are no less stout of heart.
That is true.
To that end, my queen, I have acknowledged my sons. And more than that, I would name Alan my heir.
Oh.
I ask that you legitimize them. Let them now be Valarians.
Yeah.
Lords of the realm. For without them, my line is ended.
She gonna do it?
I cannot begrudge you a new way forward, but Lord Corlys...
A word from the throne. It is simple enough.
Yeah, it is a simple thing. And it's not uncommon, because whenever a noble lord has bastards and they don't have any like true-born sons, they tend to name their bastards as their heirs. She can't sleep. Where's she going? Going to Daemon.
It bears discussion in a forum other...
Is the throne gonna cut her?
I thank you. And all here who kept the faith.
My appeal is not for coin.
Oh.
But when the highborn take even what little remains and put it aside, while the lowborn starve, then that is a matter I would put before my queen.
Which side is she gonna side with? And there's rats everywhere.
They look to us for order and security.
They look to us for meat and fuel for their fire.
Ruling is a difficult thing.
What news of Vhagar and Sheepstealer?
The only dragon she saw was Sunfire. Long dead and decaying. She flies again this evening.
Okay.
You will have justice.
I will never have justice. But what crumbs of it may be snatched, I will devour.
Damn. That's a line.
Ulf, how will you style yourself?
Oh, Targaryen, Your Grace.
Oh, absolutely not.
Hell no.
I have no style.
So fashion one.
White, then?
Hugh the Hammer, Ulf the White, and Adam of Hull.
Oh. She's not gonna do it.
In the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave.
I need more of David and Ulf together.
Will you swear fealty to your ruler and her cause, to be servants and agents of the crown for all of your days?
I swear it, Your Grace. As do I.
He hesitated for a second though.
I did promise to provide for you and your wife.
She's gone. I went into the city to find her, only to hear that she's gone to live with her brother in Templeton. There was nothing for her here.
Okay.
Let me find my footing, and I will attend to your requests.
All the rats. A promise is just words until it's fulfilled.
Your Grace, I have a small request only. Only that my father's remains be sent to Old Town, where they may lie beside my mother's.
That's a fair request.
You ruled this realm in all but name while my father lay ill.
Yeah, she did.
I heard petitions today.
There are many of them, and their needs are many more, sir.
Hard decisions.
There are choices to be made, and you may, on occasion, have to turn your face away while people suffer and die. You will do things that your heart would have recoiled from.
The crown will change you.
My father remained himself.
Your father lived in a world of his own construction. You and I have never set foot there.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Be welcome. Feast is served.
Wait, what's that? Is that rats? Oh.
This is what the common folk of my city ate. This and worse, while you, and those like you, hid provisions away in your storehouses.
Yeah.
The poor, like rats, overrun the city. They thieve and fight for every crumb.
And would you not do the same if your children were hungry? As you sit here, my gold cloaks are entering each of your houses. They are searching your storerooms for all that you hoarded away, and they will bring what they find back to me for distribution to those in my city who need it.
Okay.
We're being robbed! What the crown demands of you is not plunder but a duty. And tonight will serve as a lesson in what I will require of you, now and henceforth. Good evening.
Is it the wisest decision to make an enemy of the nobles? I agree with her decisions, but I don't, know if she's going about it the right way.
Go to the Vale. Lady Jane never sent the sword she promised. She may pay her debt in coin.
This is an errand I will relish.
Yeah, he's really happy.
If I fail to administer my city, how will I be trusted to govern a realm?
Aegon the Conqueror had 3 dragons. You now have 6. It is a power beyond imagining. Why scrabble here for gold when the world lies before us? Dawn could be ours.
Oh.
They say there is a city at the edge of the world where men have wings.
He wants it all.
Toluro ondoro kuvos ilza, gimitas. Uapo valirio edrorus.
Yeah, she's true.
Your Grace. You still have to kill Darren.
You still gotta kill him. Can she do it? What's he carving?
Let the Sultan deny you. This will be all answer.
Let's see how this goes.
The usurpers are vanquished, and I have taken my rightful throne. And in honor of my father, who came before me.
Yeah, but what about all the other people that don't get food? How are they gonna feel?
You made Adam a knight, but it seems you styled him Hull rather than Valarian. We had agreed, I thought, that he and Alan would be legitimized.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Corlys, but in this moment I cannot do as you ask.
He's not gonna like that.
I have given all I had, everything, in service to you.
Yeah, he did.
It is a matter of legitimacy.
Your son, Joffrey, is a bastard.
Oh, we're going there?
Whom I accepted as my heir was a bastard.
Lord Corlys.
Your son
Damn.
lived and died a bastard!
And we're just yelling this in front of everybody.
To me, the reason your children deserve what mine are denied.
Her decisions are not going well.
Here since when?
He was delivered to me 2 days ago as part of the terms under which your cousin surrendered.
How does she feel about that?
And what do you plan to do with him?
He had no part in his brother's treachery. He did only what was expected of him by his elders. Therefore, I will send him north to the wall.
Oh, okay.
I wish to see him.
You will join the Night's Watch and serve out your days there.
But he's got a dragon. Is that not?
You don't know this boy. He is not Darren.
Ormond played her.
Ormond has deceived me.
Yeah.
Did he think I would not discover it?
No, but he just needed to buy time.
Your Grace.
There was a dragon keeper at the gate.
Dragon Keeper?
El grigo, Gizaldro, mentir dobleton grindalitas.
They've taken Tumbleton. That's their plan. She's been outplayed.
Ao, Hongerion Henkonzalilu, Tepile nao Yalisili Muniereni.
Yeah, all the innocents. You've been outplayed and outmaneuvered. And Yu's wife is in the city as well. So I think Rhaenyra is finding out that ruling and conquering are two very different things, and that ruling is a lot harder than it looks and a lot harder than conquering. Like, I think it's easy for her to, conquer and win battles because she's got dragons, of course. Like, taking out an army, taking out a fleet of ships, conquering a city is a lot easier. Governing it and ruling is a lot harder, and it makes me think back to the quote from Viserys, I think in season 1, where he said, "I'm forever doomed to anger one person in the pleasing of another." And I think that's a really important line. It really kind of embodies this episode, with Rhaenyra making a lot of decisions that I don't necessarily agree with in terms of the execution. Like, some of the decisions I think are the right decisions, but the execution I think is not the right way. I think it's a lot harder to keep all of these different factions that all have different interests on your side. And like, we even heard it from Alicent in this episode. Like, when she was ruling in Viserys' name, like, it was a very difficult thing. Like, you're going to have to hurt some people in order to please other people. And yeah, I feel like Rhaenyra just was not prepared for that part. I think they did an amazing job in this episode with just showing the intensity building up with her slowly just making different decisions and You can see that some of them were clearly the wrong decisions. Some of them could be the right decisions, but could be the wrong decisions. Upsetting the nobles is not the best decision. I think the way she went about it, just taking their food, wasn't the best decision. I think it was a good decision to obviously feed the small folk, but at the same time, you've angered the nobles, and you're also not feeding all of the small folk in that moment, right? You gotta think, King's Landing is this massive city, and you're really only feeding the people in that small area. Like, you're not feeding the whole city. So is that really worth pissing off the nobles? But yeah, I'm just not sure that she's making the right decisions right now. And I gotta say, they did a great job in this episode with really building up the tension and showing you kind of her struggling with the decisions that she's making. Because one of the decisions that she made that I thought was just not great was the decision to not listen to Corlys and legitimize his kids. Like, it makes all the sense in the world to do it, because it's something that you can do to really help bring Corlys on your side and keep him on your side, because he's somebody that has given up a lot in this war for Rhaenyra, right? He's given up his wife because she died in battle. He's given up his castle, his fleet. He's lost pretty much everything except his name, and now he wants to pass that on to his kids. And it's not even a threat to Rhaenyra in any way, because Joffrey is now her heir, so he wouldn't inherit Driftmark, right? And her other two kids with Daemon have no claim to Driftmark or High Tide either, so it makes no sense for her not to name Ellen and Adam as Valerians, and it brings Corlys in closer. And I feel like by trying to avoid the talk of bastards, she's just made it louder, especially there with Corlys, yelling out in front of everybody, like, hey, your kids are bastards. Like, your Joffrey is a bastard. And if Luke was still alive, I could understand her kind of being against it, because that would put Luke's claim in danger. But yeah, I don't think it would have done any harm to do that in this episode. We also have Hugh in this episode saying that his wife is in Tumbleton. Now that Ormond has locked himself inside of Tumbleton, what's going to happen? Because her first thought was, let's burn the city. And that again is another bad decision that she could make. One, it's going to upset the small folk. If you're just burning a town, burning a city, that's not a good thing. Also, if you burn Hugh's wife inside the city, what's to stop him from turning on you? And he now has, the second biggest dragon in the realm? It really shows you that she's not really thinking that clearly. And I kind of like that we've seen the progression of her going into this point, because we've seen what has driven her to kind of get to this point where she could potentially lose it and just go full scorched earth and burning everything. Now, I'm also very curious to see what's going to happen with Daemon now that he's heading off to the Vale, because we know that Rhaenyra's out there and Sheepstealer's out there. And in this episode, they made an emphasis that Rhaenyra wants Aegon, she wants Aemon and Vhagar dead, and she wants Sheepstealer and Sheepstealer's rider dead. So what is Daemon going to do when he finds out that Rhaenyra is the rider of Sheepstealer? I think that's going to be a really interesting plot point. I also found it interesting that she just assumed that the war was over once she took the capital. Like, the Greens held the capital for the whole time since, Aegon's coronation and stuff. And the war was still going on between the Blacks and Greens. So why would it end just because she's claimed the capital? Like, Aegon is still out there, Aemon and Vhagar are still out there, the High Towers still have their army and stuff. Like, the battle at the Gullet, yes, you defeated some of the Triarchy, because we know that there are still some out there, but your fleet was pretty much decimated and stuff. So, you don't really have that army. So, that was kind of a stalemate, I think. So yeah, I'm not sure why both her and Daemon kind of thought the war would just be over. And the fact that neither of them saw it was really interesting, because yeah, they just got really outplayed by Ormond. He's in a very strong position now. He's in a town that she cannot attack him in. They don't know where Vhagar is. They don't know where Criston Cole and his army is. But yeah, I thought this was a really good episode. I really did enjoy it. I want to say thank you guys for watching. If you guys do enjoy these videos, you can like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.